What's up, everybody? In this video, I'm gonna showcase my Movies Garage. First two levels are basically Fast and Furious 1, 2, Tokyo Drift, and everything else mixed. I'm not gonna name everything like the skyline and so on and so on. You will know this on your own or can guess it on your own. Also, the movie cars, I'm gonna let that up to you, but just enjoy the view in this case. And yeah, most of them are modded colors. Some may have pounders, like this one. I got this one from the scrapyard. 10K, or what did I pay? Some may have this and that license plate. Or wheels on the Fast and Furious. I try to make the color, try to get the color most accurate as possible to the original ones, and some even have original license plate that I added. Like right here, you have a regular San Andreas license plate, no yank mankin whatsoever. Doesn't matter to me in this case. Um, but the license plate number is like the original one from the movie, so I try to do that and add that as far as possible as well. Same thing right here. I kind of like for the Japanese cars. I kind of like the yanking plate. Gives it like a, I don't know why, but it gives me like in Japanese feeling, whatever. Definitely with the numbers, even so we can't be too accurate, but you can see right here, these are all custom colors. So let's start with Fast and Furious 1. Just gonna go around, just enjoy the view. So let's go ahead. 5 levels, 100 cars for you. And I'm not gonna try to talk too much throughout it, but yeah, maybe I will, who knows. But here we start with the first heist car. Yeah, I also, what you don't see is the bottom glow and stuff like that, but you can see I added like the green bottom glow, kind of like in the original Fast and Furious 1 movie. And kind of funny also at the end, Toretto does this one flip, bleeds from his head. Later on, when it gets wild, starting basically not Fast and well, you could say Fast and Furious 5 if you say Tokyo Drift is basically Fast and Furious 3 for me. But yeah, later on, Toretto does not take any damage at all, and he does all this weird ass shit stunts. So the first two movies are like kind of realistic and slow, and then everything else gets out of hand. Starting after Tokyo Drift is like the yeah, in between and the changer of all. But yeah, anyway, right here I added a custom red, like a neon red. Just join the crew and just go into social club, and then if you haven't registered yet, Social Club, by the way, is for free. It's from Rockstar. But talking about getting for free, you can get elegy and shit for free. Anyway, really like this color. Normally, the original is kind of like from the General Lee Dukes of Hazzard, but I kind of like this color more. I changed it like 3 or 4 times, I think. Like, no, this is like third time. What the fuck ever. This is the final color I came up with. Some pearlescent. I really like how that turned out. Some neon colors in the first. I had this one in neon yellow for a short while, but it didn't fit the looks, so I changed it to the regular. Actually, right here to the racing yellow. Kind of like it more. It's more authentic. Really hard time right here getting this. Yeah, I don't know what you want to call it, grape red, wine red, whatever, but getting this color tone right here took me a while. And right here, I think I also like had some custom sky blue on before, and then I choose this one, this blue right here. I really like Mia's ride. Wish we would have a more exact livery for this one, but yeah, that's the best I could do. Some people be like, "Oh, what's this one?" Well, yeah, it's pretty close to Fast and Furious 1, where the dude plays with a car he's sitting in. What is it? Forza Horizon, I think? I don't know. I forgot. I would have to rewatch the movie or check video clips or whatever. But he plays like on PlayStation or something. He plays like yeah, a racing game with his own car basically. Then this one turns out really nice. I hate how the Dinka drives, but I really like the color on this one, how it turned out. Then let's move along with Fast and Furious 2, trying to get it a little bit into order. Here, the Skyline really a long time messed around with the gray, with the silver, with the original gray, with custom grays, and silver and custom color and so on. Well, still not silver enough for me, but this is the best I could do for right now. Then right here, some use that trans LGBTQ, whatever you want to call it, livery. That what's his name? Something something boy, sword boy, or whatever. Yeah, I kind of went with the Princess Bubblegum instead, but down as in the front, you have this blue thing. Nevertheless, we do not have a total fitting um, livery for this one as well. So you can kind of choose whatever you want to choose. Kind of put on the not kind of, but put on the original plate number right here. Well, anyway, it's this car is just right here to be looked at and not to be driven. This thing is, I don't know. I totally hate driving this car, but it looks good. Well, let's keep it in here. And yeah, we kind of already had those. Right here, the color turned out pretty nice. One then as well, right here, Brian's ride, really cool. Wish they had those side things. Put it next to this one, Fast and Furious 2 Escape Scene. This one was also from the scrapyard because it has the LCM license plate. I bought this one from the scrapyard. Put on the custom crew color. For the purple, I had regular purple on it before, but yeah, I kind of like it like this. It looks more authentic, looks a little bit better. Then we have this one. I had the chameleon gold on it, looked really, really flat, fresh. But this one, like it is, it looks much more better at my point of view. Let's go in the first person, but I think in third person you can have a look at the cars better than just right here in the first person. I don't know. I kind of like it more in the third person, and so the character is kind of in the way, but looking at the cars like this cooler. I had this matte gray like it is right now. It's a regular matte gray, no custom gray, no matte whatever modded color, whatever you want to call it, put it and go for it. But then I had it glossy. Then again, I don't know, it looked more matte. So I kind of changed it back to matte to a matte finish. Nevertheless, this is the beast. When Tokyo Drift came out, definitely wanted to own the 350Z in this case. Then also right here, hard to choose. I think this one comes much more closer due to the stripes and all to its original. I think this is a chameleon green. I have to admit, I forgot what I took for this one. I think I used the chameleon green. And here I had the custom neon red on it, like you've seen before on Toretto's car. But somehow it was too bright. In the movie, it's not that bright. It's not that glowing. It's not that neonish. So I just put on actually the regular red. What was it? Flame red or something like that. What's it called? Um, I think it suits perfect for this car. Also, Karen right here, the gray font, the delivery, texting looks much better than when you have it on neon red. Then talking about again an orange color. This is a custom orange. Really love this. Use the Banshee because this is pretty much the closest you can get, in my point of view, with the Banshee right here to have a look like Han's car, and plus the neon color. I mean, the custom color makes it look nice, and added the license plate, the original one. So let's head down to level 2. Tokyo Drift right here. I kind of wanted it to have it up in the level 1, but no more space, no more room. So I put this one down here. I had like a carbon hood on it to mimic the gray, but then you don't have that front. You can't choose that hood in carbon. So yeah, custom yellow so to make it look as close as possible. I did not get the Banshee or whatever in the regular red. And here you can see starting to cross over with movie cars. We'll get to that later. Let's continue with Fast and Furious. Here we have some more of Brian's rides. By the way, some of y'all know the blue skyline from Brian. When did it appear? In Fast and Furious 6 or 7? We're at the end where you see Brian drives up. But actually, there's a little in between story. If you own the Blu-rays, like I do, you have a little in between story between Fast and the Furious 1 and 2, how he actually got hands on a Japanese skyline. It's pretty cool. It's not a long movie, it's basically like a Fast and the Furious short, but you might want to watch that. It's pretty cool. You have it on the DVDs, and you should have it on DVDs. I definitely have it on Blu-ray. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Pretty fun little story. Then, of course, we have to put this one in. Rest in peace, Paul Walker. This one dedicated. So we just had to put this decongester in just for the respect of Paul Walker and for the cool movies he gave us and some more Brian cars. And finally, I don't know if it's because of my post on Twitter at Rockstar, because I got frustrated with the F 1500. What was it? What's that damn pickup called that came out? But yeah, you could not do a Kill Bill version of it. You could not. I wish you can still do a Kill Bill car, the Pussy Wagon, you know. Even so, maybe in the back, my suggestion was that it says Vanilla Unicorn instead of the P Wagon, Peaches Wagon, whatever you want to call it. Um, so I'm finally happy that we got this one. I really love it. It has HSW tuning. So I hope, thankfully, we got this one thanks to me, actually, because I posted it at, or requested it last year. Um, yeah, from Rockstar, basically, if they could do this, have it like a Los Santos, have a pickup, and make it look alike. And I don't know, they just somehow did it and then just brought it out. So, um, yeah, my banana got larger than life then when I saw this came out. I had to put it this way, so leave a like and subscribe. Then I have this one from the Fast and Furious, kept it on F1s, whatnot. Yeah, this one has to be the good old Pontiac right here. Just simply bought it from Ellis, from the website. Don't need no custom this and that license plate because this one suits perfect. Kind of make it original. Yeah, Dubai building jump scene. I really like the tires. I thought about it, making the tires more accurate, but I like the bennies on it, so I kept the bennies on it. Just had to. And then we have this one. Maybe you could jump this out, the new Titan. Who knows? Let's continue right here with Letty and so on. Some I kept on F1s, some I kept on bennies because I kind of like it how it looks like. Did not went through it and put on the most accurate tires, but still try to fit the colors and all. Then here also custom color, chose the police version right here for the Vapid in order to make the car that yeah, John Cena drives, Toretto's, all of a sudden brother who appeared out of nowhere. Normally you had the gimmicks all in the back in the Fast and Furious 10, but I kind of like it. So okay, it has the laptop, it has the pump action, so yeah, that's why I went for the police version. Then we know this one from Brazil, the good old 50s caddies, The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and here we have the pizza wagon from Disney Cars. Oh, well, actually, Toy Story, since we're right here with Toy Story, the little Toy Story buggy. I tried to do it. Actually, we have RC cars right here in GTA, so I tried to actually remake the RC buggy to look like it, but there's nothing that really suited it. So I made like a Bigfoot monster truck out of the RC car. Not a movies car, but the RC Bandito right here as Bigfoot, and then just use this buggy with F1s to remake the cars, the Toy Story, the car from the Toy Story Shish right here. Yeah, the pizza wagon from Toy Story is actually also featured in Disney Cars several times in the background. Too bad we cannot have like a rocket or something on it. Some people actually transform this one. You can transform it as Benny's and make it look different, but I don't think that looks right. Actually, like this looks more like the pizza wagon than or that pizza truck, delivery truck, than if you upgrade it, or it's not really an upgrade, but change it at Benny's. Well, anyway, Disney Cars. Here we have a moderator. If you know the name, leave it in the comments below. You can leave all the whatever you want in the comments below from the cars. If you recognize any cars, like I said, I'm not going to go too much into it. I'm going to leave it up to you trying to recognize it. Then we have right here the license plate. Go from Thelma and Louise. It's not car accurate. Also, the color could have been more accurate, but kind of hard to do with the rust. But this is kind of like the thing we get in the game. There's like a reference scene to Thelma and Louise where they jump off the cliff getting chased by police cars. Oh, like a lot of things in GTA 5 are movie related. So let's continue with Disney Cars 1 and 2 basically. Here we have Mater. I would kind of like to use from story mode the tow truck. But then again, it's hard. If we would have gotten for this one right here, if we would have gotten like a back part that gives like a tow hook or something, that would have been cooler. But because the tow truck itself, you can't do too much with it. Right here on the side, you at least have the bennies to make it look like kind of like a Mater tow truck. And then we have Tokyo Mater, and it's custom blue. Please do not ask me what color I use for what car. It's been so long. I do not remember. Sometimes I just joined different crews back and forth until I find the right color, or when I actually had hands on a PC, I would add in a crew color that suits, or I think that suits. And yeah, please do not ask me what color I've used. I do not remember. Um, yeah, same thing with Fillmore right here. Custom green, Cheech and Chong. Yeah, Cheech and Chong, two stoners in a Disney movie. Pretty cool. I love Cheech and Chong. You will see another Cheech and Chong vehicle in the next level. Then we have Sarge. Then we have right here Chick Hicks. Some use the NASCAR, but I got rid of it. I think this one is actually more accurate than what most people use. I think this one suits Chick Hicks better than actually using the NASCAR right here in game. Then we have the King, also made like hard to see probably right here, but also made the King license plate. Same thing with Hudson Hornet right here. Hudson Hornet original license plate 51 Hudson Hornet MD, since he's a doctor, medical whatnot. And yeah, got the clean, amazing Albany Hermes. I was so pissed when it came out. I remember I've been there at Simeon's. I've seen the car. I did not buy the Hermes because back then I did not have all the cash for it, and didn't had any interest in the Hermes. And then yeah, 7 days a week is over real fast. But then they had it again. What was it, last year? And depends on time you watching this video, in 2024. They had it in, let me lie, I think LCM was it. Well, I seen, nevertheless, if it was Simeon's or LCM, directly just fucking bought the car, the Hermes, just to have hands-on delivery and put it on any car whenever I want it, into any homes, that is, when I want it. So I just bought this one because the original one is very rusty and looks faded, and this one is like the clean version. This is a rare livery. So really cool. So happy about it that I got it. Then a long time, it took me a real long time to remake, yeah, McQueen. At the end, I had to say, okay, this is so far still the best McQueen that you can get. The new Bravado does not have, even though it's currently the fastest car in the game with HSW tuning, it does not have any suiting livery. So this is the best you can actually do right now. And people still recognize it as McQueen. I don't know. Then we have Sally. I just can't get rid of the F1s. Some car on McQueen, it looks cool with the F1s, it matches. And Sally, I kind of thought, okay, I put on her original rims, but I don't know, I like it with the F1s. And it suits so much with the McQueen since they're a couple, basically. So it's kind of cool. I just added mm, a custom body color. That's it. And everywhere on the Disney cars, I made an A113 license plate. If you know where the A113 meme basically comes from, that even has been now taken over at a certain time by other movies, or also implanted in other movies. It's pretty cool. Or not a meme, it's more an Easter egg, actually. Well, it's pretty cool. This is the cars I used for a booster, like it or not. There's like three cars or something I had to choose, or I was thinking of using for a booster, but kind of missed the white body kit. Do not wanted to use an elegy again, whatever. So I used this one to have something different, and it looks tuned. It looks cool. I don't know. I like it. Then we have his buddies right here, Hot Rod, Snot Rod, and so on F1s. Kind of like it with the F1s. It really suits. Wish we could do front and back tires a little bit different, have like an optional choice. Then the front tires would be a little bit different on this one and keep the F1s on the back, but we cannot do that. So this is how it is. We got to use what we can. And this is the car I used right here for the DJ. Even so, you do not have DJ. No, I did not use the ASBO. A lot of people use the ASBO because it has the speakers in the back. But I use the ASBO for Ali G. You will see in the next couple levels. Then here we have, what's his name? Luigi. Custom color and all. Then we have Cars 2, Disney Cars 2. Some of the villains, yes, also custom crew color, trying to match the tires and everything. Yeah, the Italian guy, and here Bruce Campbell as the American secret agent and the British agent. Why did not use the JB700? You will see. I do not need to have two JB700s right here, so I use this one without the guns. It looks very, the JB700 and this one looks very like the Cars 2 Spy. In the next level, here we have another Cheech and Chong car. Up in smoke, or what was it? I don't know. I would have to do research now, look it up, whatnot. But there's a point where Cheech and Chong go trying to transport a van completely made out of the sticky icky out of the 420, and yeah, happened to even be the right slot right here, so this is pretty cool. Anyway, here we have General Lee. I kept this one on F1s. I did not put on from the cop the original rims, or most original looking rims. Changed, I had it on pure white, changed it to a normal white because the pure white was a little too white for me. Kind of like it like this one more. Then we have General Lee. A lot of people like to use the Norway flag, but Norway is Norway. It has nothing to do with Confederate, and it's an American TV series. So I chose the American flag. Too bad we don't have nothing a General Lee's familiar written on the side of it, or actual have a Confederate flag. But even so, we do have it in the game. But yeah, that's my General Lee. Then this one's up to you. These two police cars. Do you recognize them? Here, I wish we also had a livery. This yellow wasn't meant to be like this. It turned out different. It's supposed to be a different color, but for whatever reason, it came out with this yellow instead of the color it's supposed to. But I did actually like it so much, I kept it in my agency where I have my all my police vehicles. Yeah, my whole agency is full of police vehicles and only police vehicles basically. And then I moved it right here to the movies garage because some of y'all might recognize it from 1979 movie Mad Max. Yes, and talking about Mad Max, here we have an Arena Wars vehicle. Too bad we don't have it as a cop car, but also basically Mad Max Interceptor right here. Then RoboCop, we do not have Detroit Police, or we also don't have GTA with a fictional Detroit, which would probably be pretty cool. Because we only also always have Liberty City, fictional New York. We have San Andreas, fictional LA. We had Las Vegas and San Andreas back then, and San Francisco, a fictional one, San Fierro, and we're back in San Andreas again, and we get in Vice City down in Miami, but we do not have a fictional Detroit. So that would have been pretty cool if we would, in my opinion. Don't know about you. Anyway, talking about old school, pretty much old school vehicles right here. At the Batmobile, yes, you recognize this one. The A-Team van on F1s, but I think I thought it looked pretty cool. And I had a hard time with the color because the original 18 man on top it's like more grayish, on the bottom it's more black. So I decided something in between to give it that black and gray color. Kind of hard time, but yeah, I think it's like anthracite gray or something like that. Then, yeah, we all know this one, the Ghostbusters. I changed it to got it with Liberty City. Since Liberty City references New York, Ghostbusters takes place in New York, and I gave it the Ecto 1 plate. So this is officially the Ghostbusters cars. Plus, I unlocked the suit for it, so it's pretty much fun if you wanna. Then we have Scooby Doo. Yes, it had a custom color, but the custom color did not match the livery, so I just used surf blue to make it match the livery. It's just a regular surf blue, nothing special with that. Then, yes, what is this one? Okay, it's just a regular cop car that could be from any 80s, whatever, TV show, whatever. I kind of tried to make a Blues Brothers replica. Really love the movies Blues Brothers with Dan Aykroyd and so on. Are really, really cool. So this is my Bluesmobile. There's a way to add a small siren on the top, but in my opinion, it did not look right. I wish we would get something like a big siren, but they did not implant that. So this is the best right here. I also had the Greenwood right here before as the Blues Brothers mobile, but I kind of thought this one suits better, and it's also a little bit different not having two of the same cars down here in the garage. Those a lot of people think about what is this car? Does the back plate give you any idea? Maybe add an ace in front of it. Then maybe put on some more dents. Made a video about it, how I made this car. It's from a very famous pet detective. And here we go with the James Bond vehicle. That's why I did not use it as the Disney Cars agent car. It's because we have more. Because we have this one, the JB700W in the right here movie section for a James Bond, and then it would look too alike. It's just like this copy paste car. One claimed as James Bond, one claimed as Disney Car. So I kind of also there one of the difference and put it the one use the one from James Bond right here, make it a little bit more obvious. I think I like it more that way. I don't know about you, how you would do it, but I kind of like it like this, not having two of the same cars, claiming two different things. Yeah, I don't know. I just like it like this. Then also very rare with this livery, rare livery, plus F1s. Don't want it to have the same tires on it. Should have used these tires on this one, but then we have Austin Powers, a little Jaguar, and here it had F1s, but never really looked right for me. Mr. Bean's car just has to have these rims, just has to have the look like this Mini right here. I wish we would also get like some kind of rotten chair for a rooftop, maybe with like that teddy bear, like it's on Trevor's a pickup truck, a Brody, whatnot. Sitting in the chair, referencing Mr. Bean's bear. That would have been awesome, but I really loved how this turned out. Custom lime green, yellowish color. Real hard trying to look at pictures in the web and getting it close, messing around. Sometimes it took hours for me actually to get the car. All right. Then right here, I use for Christine. Um, yeah, the inside, of course, you have to do what you have to do. If I change the color on the inside, it will change the roof. So this is how it is. And I use the neon red, more brighter red color than regular red color. But I like how it turned out. And I have, yeah, red lights for Christine, only it can't flame. You can use like a little trick, throw a Molotov on it and then get into the car real quick, why not? And then have it look like it has flames for a while. But yeah, it does not come like the Halloween car that references, yeah, Christine from Stephen King. Then the Mac 5. Yes, yes, childhood. Whenever I get to watch TV, hardly did, but sometimes I actually did get to watch TV somewhere. Um, yeah, I get to watch this cartoon and Speed Racer, the Mac 5. Pretty cool. Then the Tron bike moved into here, trying to play around with the colors on the Tron bike, but yeah, you can't get it completely black, but still keep the blue. So this is, yeah, some custom light blue I used. Might as well want to use regular blue. Then the DeLorean. Wish we could have made it more DeLorean-ish, more like the time machine. Yeah, since we can't delete plates anymore, I did not put an out of time plate on it. Otherwise, I would have loved to. Um, when I made all the plates for the Fast and Furious garage, or right here for Herbie, you could have make a one-time plate, put it on, smack it onto the car, and then delete the plate again to have room and space for more. Sadly, we cannot do this anymore for whatever reason. Rockstar, yeah, change that so people don't do too many stupid plates, whatever, thinking they're funny. But it is how it is. So now you gotta watch out with the plates because I think it's max to 25 or 30 right now, and I'm already over halfway through with my plates for the ones I kept. No, before I changed it. Anyway, back to Herbie. Some of y'all might want to use a real white. I had a white on it, but Herbie actually has a different white. So it's more like grayish than the white. And right here, you can definitely on the BF logo, the Bürgerfahrzeug, which references Volkswagen, or you can say BF or best friend, is actually in a little bit more grayish tone. So this is my most accurate Herbie I got. My other Herbie rebuilt, and instead of 53, they used the 35, but super, super rusty. So, due to lack of space, I removed this one and right here, the, yeah, Al Capone like style vehicles. Let's start right here with Transformers, the classic Volkswagen Bumblebee, since we're already with right here the Bürgerfahrzeug. And here we have some more Bumblebees. Yeah, you might recognize them from which movie and what, from the Michael Bay movies. Then, yeah, Drift right here. kind of remove the back. There's an easy way how to do that. Um, then here from the newest Michael Bay Beast Wars, basically movie, if you want to call it. Here, the female, I keep forgetting her name, but the female Decepticon transformer. Actually, she's not a Decepticon, but yeah, that's supposed to be her, whatever, if you know what I'm talking about. Then we have Ironhide on F1s. Plus, Ironhide also, you cannot change license plate for some reason, so I had a trick of that. Then Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof. Also, I like it with the original plate. Makes it more accurate. Plus, you have the side seat missing. So this is pretty much a lot, pretty accurate version to Death Proof. We just don't have the duck little front ornament. But yeah, pretty cool still what we can do. And here we have the Asbo with the speakers on the back. Where I said I made an LEG vehicle out of it. Yeah, Renault Pinot normally has a Renault, the French car. But the Renault Pinot in game right here, the electric car, looks too modern. So I kind of decided to use this one. And even so, it's a one-time use. I had for Sacha Cohen, Bahan, who plays Ali G. Yeah, I had to do the respect license plate. Anyway, Wayne's World, classic. And here also in a custom red Starskis and Hutch vehicle. I know, never really watch it too much, but I kind of like the looks of the car. Then, yeah, here. You should recognize these two. If you do, Chemical Lab, then get Crystal in the comments. This one is a tough one. You can use this build also for many vehicles. On me, it's supposed to be John Wick. For me, it's like John Wick, what I wanted to rebuild, but you could also actually use it as a Fast and Furious rebuild from Letty. And I had found a different car. What was it? 60 gone in 60 seconds or something, I think. You could have also used it. Well, there was also a third car. You can basically just put three of them right next to each other as they are, basically, maybe with minor changes. But yeah, they all look alike. For me, it's supposed to be John Wick whatsoever. Then really old school with Jackie Chan and a lot of other famous actors far back. Cannonball, yeah, the Countach, the Countach, Lamborghini Countach from Cannonball with the front spoiler, which was actually rear, which is actually what, which is actually real. Plus the front spoiler, which is actually real. They really seriously added that they had to, Lamborghini had to. If you know why, leave it in the comments below. I'm not going to tell you, but they actually did that. It looks better without, but they actually did that, and it has its reason. Nevertheless, Miami Vice, the Ferrari real build from Miami Vice back then. Here we have some more cartoons and gaming vehicles. Cartoons, animated vehicles. Initial D has to be, must be in the collection. Gave it the original license plate. Had it without the line in it before, but then just kind of thought it looks cooler with the yeah, with this plate. So that's what I did to it. The original Initial D. By the way, for those who wonder what it says on the side in the original, it will say tofu delivery. Also, when you change the photo right here with this delivery, you see in the back it says tofu on the bottom right. Do you see it? We'll change it to tofu to make it reference Initial D. But right here on the side is it actually says Stans Andreas. Just to let you know. Nowadays, you can also pause the video, use your mobile phone and whatever you have. Google Lens, Bixby, I don't know what, if iPhone has anything like it. But you can just hold it right here, get it translated, and it should say Stans Andreas. Then really, really cool, even so it's not the soothing fister well Porsche, but still cool that we can do it is right here talking about John Wick, Keanu Reeves, and now Cyberpunk 2077. We can rebuild, yeah, from Johnny Silverhand, well, voice acted by Keanu Reeves, who actually never played Cyberpunk 2077. Um, this is Porsche. I love it. I love to rebuild. I love how I made it the back, got it more greenish looking than actually gray. Made it a fancy license plate to give it that also fancy kind of barcode look. I did not want to use a whole bunch of eyes and stuff like that. Um, I think like this looks pretty cooler for GTA purpose. That's enough. Then we have the iconic Need for Speed BMW. Really happy about this. Really proud of this, how this turned out. Also played around, just like with the Nissan Skyline from Brian. I played around a lot with the silver, trying to get it most accurate as possible. This is what came out. This is how it looks like. And here we have ASAP's car, made also a license plate for it. He has a Liberty City license plate. He has a New York license plate, so I chose Liberty City for this one. And this is a rare GTA Plus, by the way, livery. So maybe you will not have it unless you had GTA Plus, or, like in my case, know somebody who knows somebody that knows somebody who knows somebody who may get know somebody who has GTA Plus and then bought this car with this livery or prepared it with this livery on it. And classical in the collection that has to be a real blast for me personally, the Sentinel from GTA 3, one of my favorite GTA cars ever. So I did had to make a remake of it. Liberty City license plate, since GTA 3 takes place in Liberty City. Kept the F1s because I saw it looks fucking cool. Um, I was thinking about making it matte black, but then again, I said fuck it. I think in the original it was actually it wasn't matte; it was also glossy, and I just chose a pure black custom crew color right here. So the black is black you can basically get in this game. I really like how it turned out. Yeah, last but not least, the Sentinel from GTA 3. Really loved it. Still love it. One of my favorite cars in game, also right here in GTA 5. Super, super cool. And yeah, sure, with a lot of arena war vehicles, we can remake a lot of Mad Max movie cars. What was the series called? Walker, Texas Ranger, something like that with Chuck Norris. Well, that's his car. So what I really like is right here. Also, I used the regular blue plate and added the night, making it the Knight Rider. Yes, the Runer's an obvious reference to Knight Rider, and I used a pure black. It has Patriot Horn from last year, 4th of July, and also the tire smoke. Everything else is just regular as bought from the website. And yeah, added a pure black. Plus, right here, Optimus Prime like look. Sure, I could have made it a little bit different, but I was like, kind of like, I don't know. I don't care much about the MOC. If I could put it in pure black, whatnot, we could have the truck that follows Knight Rider, or if you put like, kind of add the colors sort of like I did. Sure, you can do better. I just did it just for fun with the custom crew colors and all, as you can see. But we could use the MOC as an Optimus Prime if you wish. Here is an earlier build of Brian's car from the tank theme, but yeah, I don't know. The Retenue, Ratatouille, Mark II, whatever. I don't know. The one I have now is better than this one. One of my most favorites actually is from National Lampoon's Family Vacation. I thought about using right here the Regina to a remake this that drives all around town. Maybe add different tires, kind of like it so with the F1s, but add like the dollar tires since we don't have anything with crowns on it to remake. Well, the National Lampoon's awesome family vacation car. If you haven't seen that movie, even though it's maybe a little bit older or you haven't been born yet until the when the movie came out, you do might want to watch it. It's still hilarious. Older movies are probably usually more better than anything that comes out right now. But yeah. Well, this is it for my movies garage collection so far. So why not add any ideas you got in the bottom below? Maybe I'm gonna take it if I don't already have it somewhere else. Let me know in the comments below. Which car did you like the most that you've seen right here? Which car do you think I could remake? Which movie car I could remake? It's pretty fun actually to take that time. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Share it with your friends if you wanna. And I'll see you in the next one, guys and girls. Peace out. See ya.